Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Fahd Dawood. I talk about real estate, Dubai, internationally, all things that affect your property, your and my life, and our path to financial bliss. Look, sometimes it's not just real estate or the property in specific terms that causes the price to go up or down. There are certain variable factors that affect the property, and you, as a smart investor, need to pay attention to all of these. In this video, I'm going to be pointing out one particular factor that you got to keep in mind as you invest in Dubai, anywhere else in the world, and something that you, if you know in advance as a changing trend, perhaps you can benefit from. Okay, before we go further, hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon. If you got comments or you'd like to work with me one-on-one, you can reach out to me at the form below or in the comment section. I always like to answer interesting questions. I do charge a fee working one-on-one, but if your question makes it to my YouTube list, I'll put it in the calendar and I'll answer it on YouTube. Check this out. So there's a popular saying, for the new to come up, the old must give way, or the old must die, okay? Essentially speaking, the Middle East and the world over has been running this major mega mall pattern or blueprint for the last 30, 40, 50 years, right? Whichever community is built, it has this mega mall, right? So everybody goes to the mall. It's a community space. It's a place to hang around, shop, do your thing, etc., etc. Dubai is kind of like in the Middle East alone. Dubai has like taken this mega mall concept to another level, right? Because Dubai has 6 months of the year hot weather. The first real mega mall was launched in 1996 called the Deira City Center. We had many smaller malls before like Wafi, Al Manal Center. Oh, Al Ghurair was the first one. Al Mulla Plaza. Al Ghurair was the first one, Al Mulla Plaza, then Wafi, then Al Manal Center, and Burj Aman. These I think still existed, but Deira City Center, Majid Al Futtaim came with this concept from it was a foreign concept in Dubai, but it was like this one-stop shop for everything, right? Carrefour, it used to be called Continental Supermarket or Continent, had 50 checkout counters. Everybody thought that this mall would fail, right? It flew off the rails, right? Because we've got 6 months of hot weather, malls were the place to be. We've got Mall of the Emirates with the ski slope. We've got Dubai Mall with 1,200 plus, I think 1,400 plus stores by now. Largest mall in the Middle East, if not the world. We've got we've got Deira City Center. Mildev City Center, when it was built, it added 25% value in the land around that area. That's how the land responded. Now, this is new, but we are going through some mega changes, okay? In 1999, Jeff Bezos was asked to predict 20 things that he expects to happen by 2020. One of the things, or number 17 on his list, was the death of the strip mall. Now, obviously, Jeff Bezos wants to run this large behemoth of online retail, customer-centric stores. Obviously, it's in his favor to predict that the strip mall is going to die. But is it really just him predicting it, or it's technological advancement taking us there with a push with the current circumstances? Okay, essentially speaking, global e-commerce retail in the advanced or developed economies was at 14% of all total retail, whereas in the Middle East was at 4.5%. Now, this was 1 year ago, or 6, 7, 8 months ago. I attended a conference led by Jones Lang LaSalle, and they talked about how they expect e-commerce in the Middle East, or Dubai, or the GCC at least, to go from 4.5% to where globally it's at 14%. I think that just the last 4 or 5 months with the whole corona outbreak situation, it's increased, if not doubled, then mega times increased, and maybe gone over 14%. I'll give you fair examples from my life and look around you, right? Our wives have been shopping online for the last 3-4 years, but it's been like ad hoc here and there. But the online space has completely accelerated, especially during the COVID situation, right? Especially in Dubai, okay? Now, here's a few examples I want to share with you. The other day, I opened the door. There's a guy from Amazon. What is it? I don't know. It's a delivery for you, sir. Who's been shopping? Wife's been shopping. Okay, are the boxes paid for? Yes. Okay, let them in. Cool. What is it? It's detergent. What? Why are we buying detergent online? A lot of people have already been doing that. I've got some of my friends, their wives buy stuff online all the time, especially if you're in London or etc. and you're away from grocery stores or it's cold, you don't want to go out. Dubai, not so much so, right? But I said, okay, fine. And my wife tells me, like, look, it was a great deal, but I'm now thinking for my business head, right? Because I met somebody who was, during the Corona situation, working for one of the largest retail stores in Dubai called Carrefour, right? So right pre-Corona outbreak or during the outbreak, lots of people went, hoarded on food, stuff like that. So I asked him, how's business? He said, oh, great, we're doing really awesome. And it was kind of awesome because even during the lockdown, Dubai kept open the grocery stores or the large department stores. Fine, cool. But now I'm thinking, what happens when you or your wife or your spouse or your maid or your driver or whoever does your groceries for you goes to the supermarket and goes across the aisles, right? So this is how the strip malls are built, or the big malls are built. You've got this one anchor store like Carrefour or Waitrose, and essentially speaking, you go there and there's all this foot traffic that comes to all the other shops, right? Cool. You walk through, now here's the Carrefour example. You walk through Carrefour, and as you walk through, the aisles call you to buy stuff off there, which is great, right? I'm all for buying stuff because money goes back into the economy, so I don't mind that. That's great. But here's I'm thinking, like, my wife just ordered detergent, and Carrefour's missed out on this opportunity to sell us a lot of other stuff, right? And I'm going to talk about something else. Those who are the mega players in the retail industry don't know jack shit. In my opinion, I think they don't know jack shit how to manage the online space. So if anybody in Dubai, I don't want to publicly name anybody, but all those mega stores that have gone into the online space don't know how the game's played. They're masters and kings in the retail space, in the physical space. They are not masters and kings in the online space. They got to relearn and hire people who know what they're doing and reach out to the consumer in the right way, which is why Amazon sales are so well, because they got tons of people just trying to figure out how to make your shopping experience online easier. Cool. So my wife does this and I feel okay, they're missing out. Then my spouse looks at this great little piece of furniture and she wants to buy it, right? But she wants to see it physically. Okay, cool, no problem. We go to the store, we order it, they bring it from Abu Dhabi to this one particular store that she likes to favor. We go there, we look at it, we're ready to buy, and then the guy tells me, look, this won't fit in your cart. Cool, we'll charge you an extra delivery charge, 150, 200 dirhams. Now, I don't mind paying it, it's all good. But I asked him this question, right? I said, look, it's free delivery if I buy online. Why should I really pay you? And now all your in-store staff has helped me out, and I want to buy from them, right? I'm in the service industry myself. I want to favor the service staff who's been doing all of this, and I want to, let them meet their targets. And he's like, the assistant manager came and he said, look, I'll talk to our manager. We can waive off the delivery charge for you because, spending a considerable amount of money. And he came back and he said, sorry, you are going to have to buy online. And I'm like thinking, why is this physical store hampering its own staff? But that's the situation. That's the way the times are coming, right? So what this Corona situation's done is it's accelerated the situation of people moving online, buying online, living online, and it's going to cause some major hiccups with the large mega malls, not just in Dubai, but the world over. And Dubai needs to take notice. And Dubai, I bet you, is going to reinvent the mall experience. The mall experience, the way we know it, a food court, a place to eat, a place to shop, a place to spend a little bit of time and a little bit of entertainment. It's not going to be like that. It's going to move to what a movie theater is like. Perhaps it's going to be more experiential stuff, gyms, rock climbing, adventure stuff. I don't know, but malls are going to have to recalibrate and reinvent themselves. And if you're looking to invest, then guess what? Warehouses are going to be the new malls. In fact, some of the retailers call them dark shops, like the shops that are just solely dedicated to fulfilling online orders. If you're investing in Dubai, anywhere in the world, you need to be looking at where you might be able to invest so that you can become part of that supply chain where from warehouse to your house instead of from mall to your house becomes easier, or you become part of that chain, right? Because that's what Jeff Bezos suggested. And I remember reading this article, it was published in 2017, and he said death of the strip mall or the shopping mall, and he talked about it in 2017. It was republished and they said we're not there yet. 2020 has really brought things into focus, and you perhaps need to rethink. If you've got apartment, townhouse, villa that's centered around being close to a mall, you got to be rethinking. Either you're going to be part of the reinvention of that mall, or it might be time to sell that property. Ciao for now. Hit the subscribe button, press the bell icon. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.